Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. I'm super excited to bring to you guys today's recipe. It is another awesome hair growth oil that will help you regrow your bald spots, prevent hair loss. If you have thinner hair and you're looking to just give your hair thickness and volume, this oil is definitely the one that you want to make. So I'll suggest that you keep on watching and you watch till the end of the video so you get to see all of the steps. Now let's hop right into it, guys. So we're going to start with a quarter cup of fenugreek seeds. Now fenugreek seeds are extremely beneficial for hair growth because it helps to prevent hair loss. Now it contains something called lecithin, which acts as a natural emollient that conditions and moisturizes your scalp, and it also deeply helps to repair damaged follicles. So really good at reviving damaged hair. It fights dandruff, which you don't want, especially if you're trying to grow your hair. It controls scalp inflammation. It adds shine and soft texture to the hair, so really good to have in your regimen. So after I added that, guys, I'm going in next with some fennel seeds. Now fennel seeds have something called acids. It's got iron, it's got copper, folate and niacin, which helps in increasing hair growth. Now fennel seeds also helps in fighting oxidative stress, which prevents hair growth and leads to problems like hair fall. So essentially using this regularly in your regimen can help to increase hair growth. So I added these two together, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend this. I'm going to add it to my grinder and just make sure that it's properly grinded into a powder. Now I know some of you guys will be wondering, if I have the powder, can I just use it? Yes, you can. I prefer to get the seeds myself and just grind it because then I know it's not mixed with other stuff. Sometimes when you buy powders, sometimes they mix it with other stuff to give it more weight. But yeah, if you do have the powders, feel free to use that. Okay guys, so once that's grinded, I'm just going to show you what it looks like essentially. So it just looks like a powder, just like if you got the powder from the shop, for example. So I'm just going to put it into this bowl and set it aside while we work on our next ingredient. Now essentially this is a lot for what I'm actually going to need, so I will be keeping some to use in the future. Now in the meantime, guys, I'm going to prep a bit of aloe vera. Now aloe vera is one of my favorite of all times. Really good for hair growth, for stopping hair loss. Yeah, it's just got some amazing benefits. Now I've talked about aloe vera on this channel for such a long time, and if you've been working with me from the beginning, you probably know already the benefits of aloe vera, or probably have experienced it as well if you have been trying some of my recipes. So essentially after I cut my aloe vera, I just went ahead and I blended it. I did not add any water, guys, because aloe vera already has water in it anyways. So after I blended that, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to add it to this little frying pan. You can add it to a pot or whatever you have essentially. So I'm going to add that there, and then I'll also go in with the two seeds that I blended earlier, or sort of grinded earlier. Like I said before, I'm not using all of this because it's quite a lot. So I'm going to use only about a tablespoon of this, and then the rest I will keep to use next time. I love to do this and just store, because next time I want to use, it's just easy essentially. So now I'm going in here with some oil. I'm using rapeseed oil, but feel free to use any other oil of your choice, as long as it's going to be heat resistant. So for the oil, I'm using half a cup of rapeseed oil. Now I'm also going to go in here with a bit of coconut oil, just because of its benefits. Now I know some of you guys say you're allergic to coconut oil, and if you are, it's okay to skip this process and just stick to the rapeseed oil essentially. But if you're not, then yeah, go ahead and add a bit of coconut oil as well. So we're going to pop this on the stove for about 3 to 5 minutes, not a long time at all. The moment it starts frying, you don't want to leave it there for too long essentially, so just stir a little in between. You know it's done when, you know, the whole thing is sort of turned slightly dark in color like this essentially. So after that's done, you just want to turn off the stove, and then we're going to go ahead and strain it. Now, while this is getting done, guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it to have you as part of the family, and also give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching so far. Okay guys, so once that's all done, you just want to allow it to cool down, because the oil is going to be very hot. So you don't want to handle hot oil because you can get burned. So essentially, after that's cooled down, we're kind of ready to strain. I just thought I'll show you what the color looked like. So you can see it's all dark now. So essentially, I will be straining just using a paper towel again from my kitchen. This has been working for me, so I'm just sticking to it. But you can also use a coffee filter or a stocking cap or anything, or wig cap maybe, or anything else that you normally use to strain your DIY. So it's very simple. You just pour the mixture on there and just give it a gentle squeeze just to get the oil out. Okay guys, so this is our oil after it's been strained. So I'm going to go in next with a bit of Jamaican black castor oil. This is completely optional. You don't have to use this if you don't have it, but it's always nice to use it because castor oil has been known to help thicken the hair as well. So I added about a teaspoon, so not a lot really. Now I'm going in next with a bit of essential oils. It's always great to have essential oils in your DIY oils, just because they help a lot with increasing the blood flow to the scalp, which means more nutrients to your follicles and more opportunities for your hair to grow. So it is really good. Now I'm using tea tree and peppermint essential oils, but it's okay to use any other essential oil of your choice. It could be lavender or rosemary or any other essential oils that you may have access to. So essentially just stir that in nicely, and that's it. That's the oil nice and ready. We're just going to go ahead and transfer it to this little jar that we can use and store. And yeah, it is pretty simple yet very effective. So I do hope that you go ahead and give this a go. Now do not head off yet guys, I'm going to show you how to use it in the next slide, so make sure that you stick around.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it.
Okay guys, so the way to use this is very simple. So essentially you just want to go ahead and apply that to your scalp, or if you have bald areas that you're trying to regrow, then just go ahead and apply to that area. Or if your hair is naturally just thin and you're looking to give it volume, then apply everywhere essentially, including the rest of your hair as well. So essentially after I've worked that through my scalp, my edges and all of that good stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and massage. So you just want to massage it really gently, you know, just to stimulate the blood flow to your scalp area, and that's kind of pretty much it. Now in case you're wondering how often you should be using this, I would say twice a week is a good time, but obviously if you do feel the need to use it more often, please feel free to do so. So yeah, this is kind of pretty much it for me today. Thank you so much for watching guys. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it.